YouTube, there is no firearms in this video. Welcome back to the Loki Airgunner YouTube channel. In this episode I will be trying the Andy Gray custom pellets for the first time. Those are Crosman 14.3 grains, but with a special touch. He paint the skirts, he tweak them if you need, because there's some funky skirts in the batches, and he gets rid of the imperfection the best he can with a bunch of tools. He even shaves the seams that you see on the side of the pellets from the molds. He also fills them with hard acrylic to hopefully get more impact. I might try that in another video because I ran out of CO2 in this one before I could test that against the regular hollow points, which I am going to shoot after that to see if there is an accuracy difference. By the way, I forgot to say it, so I will put it in the screen at the beginning of the video, but this is 10 meter with almost full CO2. I shot a few to compare the two pellets with a full CO2 and know if there was a velocity difference, so I'm going to show that on the screen. I did try to weight them and I did not see much of a difference, at least not with my not so good scale, but the velocity also seemed to be pretty similar. I don't really know if Andy's would be a bit more consistent if I wasted more than 6 shots under the chronograph, but that was already more than I wanted to waste because accuracy does relate to CO2 and it's starting to get cold out here. Okay, so that was pretty good, and I'd say that they don't really go faster with the shaved seams and they don't go slower with the acrylic, I guess. Who knows, maybe downrange that would actually affect the velocity. I don't know. We might ask First State Airgun to shoot another chronograph to see that. Who knows? So that was 10 shots. I will now switch to the regular Crosman Hollow 14.3 grains that has not been painted or touched and does not have any acrylic. But as you can see, this 20-40 likes those Crosman Hollow 14.3 grains with the special touch. We will see later if we can do similar or better or worse with the regular Crosman Hollow points. I do want to mention that I've touched a bit my trigger before shooting, in the middle of the night one day, and it is now right around 2 pounds, so that's pretty good. Only with the trigger squishy springy you can get a very nice trigger for this budget pistol. And I also want to say that it is very consistent still. I believe this is only my 3rd time using it, but after my first experience with the other one, I'm kind of glad that this one seems to be working way better. The first one started messing up after the first CO2 cartridge, and yeah, by the way, I'm just talking while watching my own video because that's all the time I got for this voiceover. I also want to mention that I'm using a red dot, which the dot is pretty much bigger than this nice 2-inch Splatterburst target bullseyes. I want to say a quick thank you to Splatterburst Targets and to Buckrail Custom Airgun Accessories for all of the goodies, including this red dot. Thank you, Terry, you're the man. So, after taking a closer look to this target, I believe that the Andy Gray custom pellets did a bit better than the hollow point, not custom pellets, you know. Okay, but I decided to give it a few clicks to try to get my zero a bit better because some of you guys whine about that. Okay, I did not remember how much 1 click was for this adjustment, so I went with 2 clicks before shooting some more. I want to mention that I shot 6 times under the chronograph because I had 2 errors, so we are now at around 26 shots on this CO2 cartridge. You mainly want to shoot around 30 shots if you are looking for consistency, so the CO2 might start to go down from this point, so accuracy might start to go down, but I cannot really explain the first one of this group. This was an Andy Gray custom pellet. I don't know if changing from the same lead to same lead can affect stuff, but I know that this happened. Okay, so yeah, you see that, you hear me walking, and look at that. I don't know. Splatterburst targets. Like here, more like here, so that's better. Oops. I wanted to keep shooting even though I knew that CO2 will not keep up for long. So yeah, I got some more Andy Gray custom pellets in a tin cover and got the red dot back on to do a bit of blinking, but maybe it did not go as planned because I knew for a fact that I was out of CO2. But this gave me the opportunity to test out the painted skirts that told me where I was missing. I knew for a fact that I missed a tiny bit to the right and maybe a bit low because I did see this pellet going to the spinner, so that's pretty cool. The painted skirt really can help to spot them on camera or by eye if you got better eyes than me. Looks like I might be keeping the beam in instead of getting glasses, but yeah, I missed the wood and we won't get a penetration test with not enough CO2, so not enough velocity. That's pretty sad, so yeah, who cares. Shooting a very bad. You might be able to see them though. Like he said, and we'll say again, by the way, this is regular speed and you can see the pellets very well at this lower velocity. Shooting very low, there's no more CO2, so there's no point to shoot more pellets. Okay. So yeah, I don't think there's anything worth showing here, so let's cut the camera. There's a bit of white on this one. Yeah, it is a pink skirted one, but it was not at full power, so cut the camera because there's no point into showing that. Insert a picture for Andy anyway because he likes this kind of stuff, but that's not even full expansion, and you know. Alright, so there was barely anything left in this 20-40. This was a fun shooting session before winter. My new replacement 2240 seems to be piercing the cartridge very well and be very consistent, so that's pretty good. I think this one is worthy of my nice buck rail forearm and folding stock and, you know, accessories. Make sure to check them out if you want a cool little carbine. It is pretty sturdy, honestly. I'm not scared to break it unless you're stupid. So yeah, go get that stuff. Go click the like button and I will see y'all in the next one. Thanks for the support and thanks to Andy Gray for the pellets. These have been proven to protect your peppers and stuff like that. This thing is huge. This is the biggest one. This thing is almost as big as my head. Okay, tomatoes are dying because my dad is sick, but thanks for watching anyway.